Good morning, CHS. I'm Patrick Childers,
And I'm Lexi Thomas.
and this is your media team. Basically, what we do is we talk about things that's going on during the school, sports, events, whatever's happening in the school, education-wise. We like to talk about it. We like to let you know. So, Lexi, why don't you talk to us a little bit about how the weather goes and how some of the inside stuff goes with the media team.
Basically, for the weather, we'll talk about a few days after the day that we record, and we'll talk about the weekend, and we'll talk about how it's good for the outside sports. We'll also talk about milestones and what's going on during the world, not just in our school. We'll talk about Student of the Week. We'll give them prizes and record that.
So on the sports side of it, we like to talk about all kinds of sports events, track, baseball, everything that's happening during this time. So as of right now, baseball and track is going on, so we'd like to talk about that and try to get as much information as we can, tell you when the games are happening, what happens after the games, what happens during the games. We like to tell you everything that's going on. So we're pretty much your, well,
People to keep you updated. We keep y'all updated.
yeah, I just messed up. And now for the weather with Lexi Thomas.
Hey Cleveland High School. Right now we're in a flash flood warning and it's raining. It's going to rain till about 3 today, but this next couple of days is going to be sunny, and tomorrow the low is going to be like in the 50s, and this weekend it's going to be sunny for Easter Sunday.
Thanks, Lexi.
Now, time for sports.
Hello, Cleveland High School. I'm Blaine Shepard, and I got Patrick Childers to talk about baseball. So, what do you think about the new field?
I think it's a very big improvement for Cleveland, and I think it's something that we've all needed. For the past 10 or so years, we've had to play on the park fields, which, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying, people, whoever wanted to go on the field could go, and it kind of got messed up every now and then. It wasn't like a school field. So having that new baseball field is very good for the baseball team and for the community itself, because now we have a place where everyone can see it, everyone can go to it, everyone can enjoy it, and we have a place where we can feel like we have somewhere good to play at. And it took a lot of work, a lot of hours outside of school to work on. We had work days where we had to go in there, put pipes in the fields, put the water system, put fences, dig holes, run the whole field, put stuff in. And it took some work. It did, but in the end, it was really good. It was really good how it came out. And a lot of people, were kind of on and off. They didn't know if it was going to be good now. Didn't know if it was going to be good later. Didn't know if it was going to be even going to get to play on it this year. But Coach, we was at practice the other day at the park, and he told us that it was under inspection, and he told us he was going to get a call, and if it was good to go, he was going to go practice over there. We was all really excited for it. So he was hitting and everything, and he gets a call. We all got real silent on the field, and he says, yeah, okay, we'll be over there in a minute. We all just went crazy. It was a really good time, and we all went over there, and we finally got to practice on it for the first time. And so we had our first game on it yesterday, which wasn't how we wanted it to go, but we finally got to play the first game, and we finally got some experience on it. We had the ribbon cut, we had the first pitch thrown by our superintendent and by our baseball coach, and we played Southeastern, and it was. I mean, they're a good team. I'm not gonna lie, they're a good team, pretty solid. But Cleveland, we're kind of struggling right now. We're kind of struggling. We've been struggling for the past couple of games. One reason why we're struggling so bad is because we're just not hitting the ball as good as we should. Popping it up, striking out, watching the third pitch strike go right down the middle. We should, at least go down swinging. But there's that, and we're making silly errors on the field, missing balls, not catching the balls, stuff like that. Just routine plays that we should be making, and that's pretty much costing us the whole game. And I think one of the biggest issues we got right now is that we have a mentality of, well, if we lose, it's okay. We'll just come back and try it again. We need to get to that point where our mentality is we hate to lose. We cannot stand to lose, and we're going to do everything we possibly can to win. Because what I've seen from the baseball team is if we score a couple points, and then if the other team scores and gets ahead of us, then we just kind of shut down and we don't try to do anything else after that. And I just want to get to that point where every single person on the team wants that mentality to just keep pushing, keep going forward, just to keep on playing the game until the seventh inning, until the very last inning is up, just to keep playing. But overall, I think that right now in the year we've gotten better, 10 times better than what we were at the beginning than we are now. At the beginning of the year it was bad. It was just everyone was striking out. We couldn't play really good defense. It was really bad. Now, yes, we're still striking out and we're still making routine plays that should be routine plays, but we're making errors on it. But we've gotten so much better. We're actually making contact with the ball now. We're not just whiffing at the ball. We're making better plays. And, we are improving on things, but we still got to put it all together, and we still got to, combine all of it and then come out and win the game. So, wasn't how we wanted it to go. We wanted to beat Southeastern very bad. First game on the field, wanted it to be a win. Unfortunately, it wasn't what we wanted it to be, wasn't what we expected, but we're going to come back out there and we're going to be determined to win the next game. And hopefully the mindset will be what we need it to be. So,
Thank you.
My name is Patrick Childers. I'm here with KP. So KP, I just want to ask you a couple questions. So tell us about the new softball fields and how they look, what it means to you to have them.
Okay, well, I think that they look pretty good. It was something that I honestly never thought our seniors would ever be able to play on because, it was like a long process. It's been going on since like my 10th grade year, so I never thought that we would ever be able to play on them, but they definitely did look really good.
So tell us about the games last night, just how you played and maybe some disadvantages, strengths you'll have in the team.
Well, I would say that we probably didn't come together as a team as good as we should have. There were too many errors. We definitely do need some improvement.
That's good to know, KP. Thank you, and that is all for this segment. Hello, CHS. My name is Patrick Childers, and I'm here with Joseph Rodham. We know that the basketball season didn't end the way you wanted it to, but tell us how y'all set the foundation for the future basketball team and how the season ended and what y'all want to do to improve.
Well, we started the season out with 2 new coaches at the very beginning of the season, which was a rough adjustment, but it laid a very good foundation for the next few years of Cleveland basketball. The boys ended their season after we ended ours. They made it to the first round of state sub-regionals, and they ended up losing by 2 points, which was a tough loss, especially for the seniors. But they also had a new coach this year, and he has done everything in his power to make the Cleveland basketball program the best it can be. And I think that between the boys coach and the girls coaches, a great foundation has been laid for the next few years of Cleveland high school basketball.
So, Josie, tell us about the boys basketball team. How do you think they're going to get better next year, and maybe some of their disadvantages and some of their advantages for next year?
Well, one of their big disadvantages is they're losing David Aguilar, which is a big portion of the team. But Logan Washburn is stepping up to be one of the best basketball players Cleveland High School has ever seen. And I think that with the 7th and 8th graders that are coming up, there will be a huge increase in players and strength-wise for the team.
Okay, and just last question. I want you to tell me kind of the same thing about the girls. Just tell us about some of the disadvantages and advantages of the girls.
We had 4 seniors this year, and they were some of, I wouldn't say best, but they had a lot of potential, and the whole team has a lot of potential. And I think the underclassmen can be great and do great things in the next couple of years, but I think losing the 4 seniors is going to hurt them a little bit to start out with. But there are also some very athletic players coming up from the 7th and 8th grade that will contribute to the varsity girls' success.
Thank you, Josie. That is all for the news today. This has been CHS. It's really nice to have the new baseball field, and everything is just now coming together for Cleveland. So now we're going to go to Student of the Week.
Winner goes in! Yes, sir! You know what you have gotten this week, son? Student of the Week! Let's go!
And you'll get free break for
Oh, like one day.
Congratulations, son! You got anything you want to say to the fans?
No.
Okay.
This has been your media team, and as always, go Panthers.